What's up, people? I'm not even using a microphone today because I'm just doing this real quick. I just feel behind, but since Thursday, just in case some of you don't know, since Thursday I've been experiencing like vertigo type symptoms. Really been messing me up. um, I mean, it's really been a mess. I've been in bed a lot, no fever. I don't tend to spike fevers. Even when my Crohn's disease acts up, I don't spike fevers. But um, so I don't know. This is new to me. I mean, I felt dizzy in the past, like if I got out of bed too fast, or even if I turned left or right. But it would only last one time and then, disappear. But this has been since Thursday. Now it's getting a little better. I am going to ENT tomorrow. Um, it's a late appointment, unfortunately, 4 o'clock. So if they do give me any medicine, I don't even know if I could get it tomorrow because the pharmacies around here close at 7 now, like we're upstate New York. Before COVID, things were open to 9 or 10 at least. And they didn't go on lunch. Now they go on a half-hour lunch, and they close at 7 and on Sunday at 6. Like, if you would have told me this 5 years ago, I would have laughed. I would have said, that's upstate hours. That's not down here hours, but I don't know. Don't even ask me how that's acceptable. Walgreens and CVS is open at 10, but their main motto, which is a pharmacy, closes at 7. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I don't know what my ENT doctor is going to tell me tomorrow. I mean, I'm always prepared for the worst these days. My wife had vertigo, but hers lasted a few hours and it disappeared. Mine is since Thursday. And like today was a wasted day. I wanted to go in the pool because in New York, we only have probably 3 90-degree days left. Today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, and that's it. After that, it's finito. And then pool days are over in New York. So I wanted to get in it. No one got in it today. Hopefully tomorrow they'll get in it. I don't know if I will. My doctor's appointment is late. And when I get in the pool for some reason, the water sometimes makes me a little motion sickness if I'm not feeling 100%. So, yeah, that's why I just wanted to come on here. Because I still have things I want to open up inside or out here, and I didn't do it yet. I ordered the Raptor R Ultimate when it was announced, and it was delivered, I think, last Saturday. Not even this Saturday, I think last Saturday. Didn't get to open it yet. Then the Bigfoot 50, I think, was delivered Friday. I didn't open that yet because that's when all of this stuff hit. I got the new Toyota from Axle, the 18 scale, whatever it is. That came in. And now the new Bronco, the HPI Bronco, it was shipped on Wednesday. So tomorrow's Tuesday. So they shipped it regular mail. I don't know how long that's going to take, but I'm figuring even if it took a week, Wednesday's a week. So I'll either have it tomorrow or Wednesday. I was going to also order a few more things. Everyone who knows me, they know for my birthday, I always order a few things. The Raptor, I don't consider my birthday gift because I placed that order a month or so ago. The Bigfoot 50 is my birthday gift to myself. I ordered a new pair of the, those Meta glasses, because I have the original black pair and they work well. When you want to make video, the only thing is you could only do up to like 3 minutes at a time, but the video on that is perfect. Unlike like those old school Sharper Image glasses I used to have, years ago, these actually work. Plus, they're like AI. You could literally look at something and ask it, what are you looking at? Like, they're pretty cool. So they came out with like a chalky color. So I ordered the chalky color for my birthday. Those came. And I ordered a few more gadgets that are here. Didn't get to open up any of them. I was going to share them with you guys. I'm still doing the 2 giveaways. They were going to be It was supposed to be Sunday in the end of the month, which is I think Thursday, but because I wasn't feeling well, I didn't do it. But it'll get done. Those 2 giveaways will get done before the end of the month, unless if I'm in the hospital, and that I'm not hoping for. You know, that's what got me into the hobby last year, because I had a few pretty major health scares back to back. And by July 11th, I found out both of the health scares were not, they were both wrong. And how many people are lucky enough to go through 1 scare, never mind 2, and they both turn out to be false? I felt very lucky, almost like a new lease on life in a way. That's what made me start coming out here, even going on YouTube. But back then I would make a video and not post it. That's why I do a lot of lives now, because it's there already. Like it is what it is. Back in the day, I would always make sure, I'm not going to post a video. It's not perfect. It's not this. It's not that. And I figured, nope, I'm just going to start doing lives. And they are what they are. One thing I noticed tonight, which I didn't notice Friday night or Saturday night, the last time I came outside for a minute, was the lightning bugs. I thought they were done for the summer. What's today, the 28th? Usually by middle of June they're done. I don't see a lot of them, but I did see 3 or 4 of them a little while ago. Somebody's gonna say, what's the difference? Who cares? To me, it shows you like when once the lightning bugs are gone, the summer's almost over. Oh, there was one right in front of me. He's right. Let's see if you could see him. He's right in front of me. Yeah, we call them lightning bugs. And it's crazy because they're here for like a month and then they go. And that's really how long I feel like the summer is these days. The summer's like a month long and then it goes. The month of August is going to go like nothing. Like it's literally just going to fly by. Then my son starts school. I mean, I used to hate September just for that reason, just because school started. I know in Florida, school even starts earlier, but you guys get off earlier. I mean, my son was in school all the way almost until the end of June. It was like June 20-something. So, I hear a bee over here. It's a pretty strong bee somewhere. The bees love my wife's plant over here. I mean, sometimes during the day you'll find 30 bees in here. Luckily, I wasn't stung by any. But anyway, I'm still doing the 2 giveaways. I want to unbox. I don't call them unboxing, but I want to go through the new RCs I have. I almost bought another RC today. I didn't know Snap-on made like limited edition Traxxas limited edition cars for Snap-on. They made a few of them. They're just so limited, it's hard for me to see like any specifications. Like I wanted to see if they had like clipless bodies and other things. It's hard to tell because there's so few of them out there. I also almost bought the boat, the Traxxas boat. It's on sale. I think it's, what is it called? I forgot what it's called, but it's like $300, and then the trail is like another $100 on sale, or $120. I mean, it looks really nice. It has the anti-flip thing in the water. Problem is, I don't even get to the parks near me often, that if I buy something that's just for a lake, I'm going to use it twice a year, maybe less. So, and this, there's still pretty big items, like that boat and trailer are not little. So, and I know the sale ends Friday on the end of the month. But I'm glad I didn't pick up other items, because that's when I saw the Bigfoot 50 and I wanted that. I almost bought the Supra. I almost bought the 10 scale Defender. But my space is getting limited, so I'm happy I waited, because, I really like the Bigfoot 50. just because it's Bigfoot. I know some people say it don't look like a Bigfoot truck, blah, 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 blah. I think Bigfoot actually designed it, to be honest. But I just like it. The first monster truck I ever saw was in the 80s on That's Incredible. Then my dad took me to one. Then I think I've been to 3 Monster Jam shows. 2 with my dad, and maybe my wife may have been with one of them, and then one with my son. One had Bigfoot, and the other 2 had Gravedigger. The one 13, 14 years ago, I actually bought the Gravedigger truck at the Traxxas booth right outside whatever show it was. I guess it was Monster Jam. And I have a Gravedigger truck for sale too. I have the 8 scale Losi that's in really good condition, just because I want to buy their version 2. So I'll sell the version 1 at a really good price. I don't want to ship it because I have the box, I just don't have the inserts. And I'm pretty sure those wheels came off. I don't want to take the truck apart. But again, I don't have the inserts. So I'd like to do a local sale, but I'll do that one pretty good. And any subscriber to the channel gets 10% on top of whatever price I'd put out there anyway. I just want to get version 2. I got version 2 of the Son of a Digger, which I didn't open yet. I've had it since it's been released, probably 4 or 5 months. It's just sitting in a box in my basement. Didn't even cut the tape on the box yet. But I'm gonna get to that shortly, before I run out of summer, and then it's so cold I can't stand out here. In another 3 or 4 months, I'll be out here and my hands will be cold. And then that's when I like to tinker with all the upgrades on the trucks. At least that's what I did last winter. But yeah, I will definitely do the upgrades, people. I'm definitely do. You see, my head's not even there. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do tonight. My head, I don't have a major headache, but I have a headache that's enough to just be annoying, and Tylenol won't do anything for it. I think what happens is then you start worrying about what else it could be, so then you're nervous and that gives you a headache. And then I find myself sleeping too long. I go to bed at 12 o'clock. Granted, I wake up throughout the night to get drinks to go to the bathroom, but I'm mostly sleeping. And then I end up getting up at noon, which ain't good. You could get headaches that way as well, so. Yeah. Even what I was telling my wife yesterday is I realized I bought Donkey Kong Bonanza when it was released, right? I think it was last Saturday I started playing it. And I started getting headaches playing that game. And it was weird because usually I get headaches if I play first-person shooters all the time. A lot of virtual reality games. I mean, those games I could get migraines after 10 minutes. But Donkey Kong Bonanza wasn't that type of a game. So I played it a few times, and every time I played it, when I was done, I had a headache. And I'm like, why is that? Now, I don't know if that was the start of what I have, now. I have no idea. I hope not. I hope it's nothing crazy. Like I said, the ENT, hopefully. I went to my regular doctor on Friday, and he didn't think it was anything. He tried to look in my ears, but he couldn't find one of the, they have like those tips that go on the end so that they could put it in your ear. He couldn't find them in the room. And then he came back, and I guess he couldn't find them out there. So then he just said, freak it, I'm just going to use the light and go close to your ear. But that's not good. If I'm telling you I have a problem being dizzy, you got to look in my ear, correct? So hopefully the ENT doctor does it tomorrow. But I may even, tomorrow I have to get up early because my wife's taking my mother-in-law to the doctor at 10. So that means I have to get up by 10. So I can't stay up too late tonight, but I may stay up. I even bought a new printer that actually prints stickers and cuts them. Like I have a big printer downstairs I bought probably when I bought the house 14 years ago. It's called Summa. Well, the new name isn't called Summa. Somebody else bought them and it's a new name now. But if you look up um, SUMMA, they make this. They made this giant printer that's like the size of a piano. I think it was $14,000. It was industrial. It actually prints stickers and cuts them. So it prints them and cuts them all in one. I never plugged it in. It's in my basement. I'm using it as like a giant table. I never plugged it in. Now, like I said, it's a different name now. It's not called Summa no more. If you look it up, it'll take you to their new page. But anyway, a smaller printer came out not long ago, and it said it could print and cut. Now, it's not going to be industrial like the big one, but it's still pretty cool for what it is. I bought it, but I didn't try it yet. I bought my son a 3D printer. I didn't try it yet. I mean, I'm just bad with buying things and then not plugging them in. I just had to get this stuff. I mean, I'm getting bit out here like by it. It's ridiculous out here. That's why my wife always laughs. She says, "You ain't gonna make it in Florida if you can't make it in New York. The bugs." Maybe she's right. Maybe I gotta go to a place that has good weather but without bugs. I tell my wife all the time, the country's big. I just like Florida because I like Disney and Universal. Something about those two parks when I'm there, and I'm there at least once a year, I feel like they're just like, I can't explain it. They're the best places. I wish my mom never experienced it. She died three years ago this October. She almost made it once on a Disney cruise, and then we would have stopped there for a day, but her excuse is she didn't want to leave my dad. I mean, at the time he was 75. It wasn't like he was 95, but she always had an excuse. So she didn't go. Now she's not here. My dad, he's 85. He barely walks, so he couldn't go. Plus, he wouldn't even have no interest in it. If my dad saw the prices for Disney, he wouldn't want to stay. Like my dad, to him, it's all about money. So what I mean by that is like if he saw the Disney prices, he wouldn't even give it a chance. And to me, it's like, give it a chance. Even now, like he buys things versus, instead of buying quality, he'll buy by price. And then he wonders why certain things don't work. It's like, Dad, you can't buy that way. You got to buy quality. Especially when it comes to gadgets. Like he bought a hearing aid once, like this cheap $30 one, and he wondered why it didn't work. Before my mom died, she put $3,200 on the side because she said that's how much it cost when she went to check it out. But he refuses to get one, like a real one. He says, "Oh, I tried one, it didn't work." It's like, yeah, the $30 one is going to work a little different than the $3,200 one. But that's my dad. Matter of fact, once I get off from you guys, I got to call him, which is weird because my dad also knows I wasn't doing so well. And he ain't checking in like he used to. So let me call him and check him in. But yeah, I'm going to try to do a live later. If I open up the Bigfoot truck, I'll take you guys with me. If I open up the Raptor, I'll take you guys with me. And like I said, I'll do the giveaways. Unless if I get worse and the doctors tomorrow send me someplace and I get worse, then I'll leave a message here. But if not, the giveaways will still be done, both of them by the end of the week. One, I guess, the last day of the month, and one I'll try to do either tomorrow or Wednesday. All right, people, I'm getting bit up. I can't see the screen. My eyes are blurry. And I will hopefully go live later with one of the new trucks. I'm dying to see the Bigfoot 50, so if anybody's interested in that, probably in a few hours I'll go live and just check it out. Ciao, everyone.